Friends, I want to talk about something that has really been weighing heavy on my heart. I'm upset, and I'm upset as someone who values free speech, as someone who believes in dialogue, in debate, in not silencing voices. And I think a lot of you out there feel this same ache. Because what we've seen recently is not just another headline. It's not just another controversy. It's a tragedy, and it's deeply personal, because behind all the noise, behind all the drama, there are kids. There's a family. There are people who are left with this hole in their lives that can never be filled. Now, I have to say it straight, it frustrates me, it angers me, it honestly disgusts me when I watch people like Keemstar and others suddenly switch up. Pretending as if they never poured gasoline on the fire. Pretending as if they weren't a part of the constant barrage, the never-ending cycle of negativity. To me, that's cowardice. That's dishonesty. And it's not right. What makes me the most upset, though, is this deeper issue. We live in a culture right now where people think cruelty is entertainment. People think that tearing someone down, piling on, dunking on somebody online, is somehow funny. And then when the consequences become too real, suddenly everybody throws up their hands and says, well, I didn't mean it. I had nothing to do with it. Friends, that's not how life works. Words matter. Actions matter. And when we are careless with them, when we dehumanize someone, we participate in destruction. I value free speech. I always will. But free speech is not a license for cruelty. It is not a green light for being an absolute jerk to someone who is still a human being, a father, a son, a husband. Free speech is a sacred right, but with it comes responsibility. Responsibility to not weaponize it to destroy someone's life. I scroll through some of the tweets, some of the posts, and honestly, it just makes me sad. It doesn't make me feel vindicated. It doesn't make me feel like justice has been served. It just makes me feel empty. Because you see the jokes, the smug comments, the people who can't even pause for a moment of empathy, and then you remember that there are children who will grow up without their father. That there's a family that has to process this loss. That's not funny. That's not content. That's not a trending topic. That's heartbreak. And I know some of you listening right now, you might not have even liked him. You might have thought he was controversial, abrasive, someone you disagreed with. But please, hear me clearly, don't be an asshole about it. Even if you didn't like him, he has kids. He has family. He had people who loved him. And the decent thing, the human thing, is to pray for them.